Hi, welcome to Jackie Burns Creations. Today I'm doing a DIY furniture flip. This is a support for breast cancer awareness. This is called Crafting for a Cause. And the host of it is Theresa B, DIY. If you don't know Theresa, you need to go check her out. She's just a fantastic lady. She did a raise money for soldiers that families that need hospitalization, and our sweet Sandy MacKenzie from MacKenzie Lumber Mills. Sandy is a breast cancer survivor, and she is one strong woman. You need to check her out. You would be amazed at all the stuff she does. Okay, let's get into it. DIY number 1. Well, I kind of combined both of the DIYs together out here to spray paint. I had this letter holder type thing I got at a thrift store. And I'm just kind of trying to rip the tag off there. And that red stool I was painting for a friend of mine. She just moved into a new apartment. Oh, see, it's cute, but just not my thing. So what I did at first is I sprayed them with lacquer so these things wouldn't come through, and then I took the Zinsner priming paint and painted over that because I didn't want these these designs to show through, and I sure didn't want it to show through with the red. So there's me out in the fresh air, sucking in the paint fumes. Now, it was pretty windy, and it kept taking it away from me. But they both needed quite a few coats. After that, I did quite a few coats of the white, and then I sealed it with polyacrylic. But when something's real dark or real bright like red, or patterns like there was on that letter thing, they have a tendency to bleed through if you don't seal it right. And if you have any kind of heavy duty dark or stained wood, that will bleed through also. I've decided I must have a sneer on my face all the time because I'm just always in thought, and I'm a mouth breather, and I just always had this kind of pickled look on my face. But I'm actually a very happy person. Okay, waiting for it to dry. Well, I got everything all painted, so then I decided we'll try some different ways on this, and I put on a stencil that I've had for quite a while. I got from Michael's. I had to cut the corners off to get it to fit the rungs of the chair, or the spindles on the chair. But she put French things in her bathroom, and she wanted this to go in her bathroom. So I thought, oh, well, this is perfect. I was going to put it on one of my little tables, but I'm not sure. Maybe I still will or won't do it. If I do, you'll see it. That blue thing I have on is an apron, a cobbler's type apron that I found at the thrift store. It was really cool. So what I do is I dip it in the paint, and then I offload onto some paper towels. Sometimes I just go back and touch it on the paper towel, because I don't want to get a lot of bleed through. I really do need a good stencil brush. I was going to get one recently, and I totally forgot about it. So I had to use this crappy one. And I'm using the pouncing method. You can use a swirl method, but I kind of like the pouncing method. It was weird though, because I had a hard time seeing the clear stencil through the white to see where I was supposed to be covering. I had to feel a couple of times to check to see if, and I noticed I did miss one little line on there. But she just picked it up today and she loved it. I guess just when I'm deep in thought, it just shows on my face. Oh, and I did tape it down with some paint tape. And you can see how it came out looking. There was a few little areas that kind of did a bleed through. And there was one area that I didn't do a bleed through, but it wasn't all that clear. Okay, project number 2. So this is the rub-on transfer that I got. I can't remember, I ordered it online. I might have even gotten it from Amazon. It comes with a wooden stick, but I like the plastic stick that comes with the IOD transfers. But I guess I was just in kind of a Paris mood the day I did this, and so I wanted to do this with the Paris paper and the wording. It looked like I had a big gouge on the front of this. I think it was done before, but actually after I get everything on there, you can't really tell and see that. Just cutting it to fit size. And of course I had to cut it to get the bee on there, because I love bees. I've loved bees a long time before they ever became popular. I don't know, maybe it's because I live in the beehive state. But I could sit out by my lavender and just watch the bees. And they don't bother you when you get down by them. I've gotten down really close and watched them take the pollen off and put it on their back legs. It's just fascinating. But I want some of that honey wherever they're taking it to. I have a friend up in Oregon that raises bees. She loves her little ladies. Sorry, I realized you couldn't see what I was doing. So then I raised the camera up. I'm just pressing on the words. Usually I seal it with Mod Podge and they go on much easier, but I kind of forgot that you have to push pretty hard. The IOD ones go on really terrific. The worst ones to put on are the ones from Dollar Tree. But all you do is lift it. You can kind of see them laying down, but you just kind of lift it as you're going. And if you see a spot that you missed, you just lay it back down again. I love these transfers. And you know, once they're on, they are on. You're not getting them off. And I'm going to use this in the room where I put my computer and Cricut. And I've got sheets of vinyl paper that are, like 12 by 12 square that won't fit in the little cabinet I refinished. The rolls will fit in there, but the paper won't. So I'm going to put the paper in this thing. And you'll see at the end, it fit perfect. So I have all my paper handy. I have space behind the Cricut. I am cooking with gas. And I'll have to show you when I get my new space organized. See, doesn't that look pretty? But see those kind of bare spots towards the back? I thought, well, I could take words and slip in there, and nobody but a Frenchman would be any wiser. Well, the stencil I used came from JRV, and they're reusable laser cut stencils, and the thickness on those are so good compared to that first one I used. Here are the labels that you get all those labels in there. They look like old labels. And I found one that would fit, and it worked out really good because it's a crown and just kind of fit the French theme of this. And I like French farmhouse, cottage core, shabby chic. That's my vibe. Or as they say now, that's my jam. Yeah, crazy. But this stencil, even it washed off really nice. And I need to go down there. It's maybe about half an hour away that I need to go down there to Lehigh and get some good stencil brushes. Everything I've gotten from there has been fabulous. You can buy these online at JRV Vintage or JRV.com or Jamie Ray Vintage. And here I'm putting some more on the front. And there's a lot of representatives that are usually close by. I know there's a few representatives in California, and I know there's different ones in Florida and all kinds of different places. But the products are great. See how cute that looks? It looks awesome. So I took both of them outside and I did a little light sand on them, and then I sprayed them with polyacrylic. Now here comes the picture. There it is. I got my Hippo water slide paper in there, and I want you to go out and have a great day. Bye.